Little Raya, little Raya, little Raya sunshine. Oh, how I love you, sweet Raya sunshine. Oh, hello there, and welcome to In the Library of Graphic Literature with your host, Raya, our new little kitten, the newest addition to the library. And it's Wallace Ryan!
Yay! The newly minted cat daddy here.
And of course me, Luna,
Luna,
if you don't already know that.
And Raya has to be one of the cutest little kittens. We just adopted her. We named her after David Raya from Arsenal, the goalie, who made an amazing save there last weekend. And she is cute as a button. And she's actually getting along with Loki.
Very surprising.
Yeah, who is a bit of a demon cat at times, but they've actually started to play. And I mean, Loki's what, three times the size of her?
Mm-hmm.
And but I think Loki realized that he was in trouble when she made a leap and grabbed him by the face there the other day. Scared the living daylights out of him, so she put him in his spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after Lupo passed away, we this little girl somehow made it into our lives. I think it was that photograph of her.
Yeah.
She just looks so cute, right? And she's very energetic.
Of course, we're a sucker for black cats.
Yeah.
One crossed my path today.
Ah, okay.
He's such a handsome boy.
Yeah, and I can't understand. Apparently, they have trouble with adopting black cats, right?
And her mom should still be available at the Humane Services.
Yeah, here
All
at St.
black.
John's, if you're looking for a really cute. But probably the best part of the experience, at least for me, while you were filling out the paperwork or chatting with them, was I got to sit in the cat room, which was filled with all kinds of cats ready for adoption, and oh, it was so cute. So get out to your local shelter and adopt yourself a beautiful little cat like
She's
Raya
a very
here.
wiry little one.
Yeah. Should we put her away, and what do you think, or see how long we can go? Holla. Look at that. She's licking your thing. Oh, and now she's checking out your hair.
Let's get to the books, Wallace.
Yes, we'll get to the books anyway.
Do you have anything new to show us?
Oh yeah, I got 2 out of 3 new ones, and I picked a third book because I thought of Raya, and I said, "What's something cat related?" So we'll play that at the end. So while you're playing with her, I'll introduce the first big one for this week, brand new, is Iron Man Omnibus Volume 3.
Oh, she wants to see.
See, check it out there. You like it? Sniff it? Does it smell good? Mm-hmm. Anyway, the Volume 1 and 2 came out like back in the 2000s. As a matter of fact, I bought them when I was living in New York City.
She wants a closer inspection.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, so I bought Volume 1 and 2 in New York City. This is like 2007 or 2008, I think I bought them. And it's taking them this long to get Volume 3 out.
Oh, wow.
It's like, come on, you know. And it's not like, you know, they don't have this artwork already prepared for having done smaller volumes and other editions. So it's just like, was someone sleeping at the Iron Man wheel? Anyway, Iron Man, a favorite of mine. Even before the movie was great. Have you seen the first Iron Man movie?
Yes, I have.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I love it.
One of my favorite, all-time favorites. This actually has a retelling of that origin by one of my favorite artists, Barry Windsor Smith. Oh, look at her.
So cute. So cute.
She's cuteness personified, isn't she? Never let it say that we don't appreciate cats here on In the Library of Graphic Literature.
Who needs therapy when you can have cats?
Exactly. In the meantime, I'll show you some of the inside. Oh, I usually have the screen popped up so I can see where I'm pointing the book. Yeah, there. And there's a lot of art in here by a guy named Don Heck, who I actually still like, and George Tuska, who was actually one of my favorites growing up. He was some people I know he's not their cup of tea, but I always liked him. Anyway, a lot of great artwork here. Especially, like I say, here we go. This is the Barry Windsor Smith. This was Why Must There Be an Iron Man?
Oh, she's looking so intently at it.
Well, have a look.
So many colors, shapes and colors.
Shapes and colors. So this is like a retelling of his origin, but also in this volume is the believe it or not, is the first appearance of Thanos. He, where is it? He appears in... Ta-da! And he doesn't look as frightening as he does later on. So actually, first appearance of Thanos was in an Iron Man comic. But it was by Jim Starlin, one of my favorite creators of all time. And he did another, I think he did 2 more issues too along with that one. And then back to good old George Tuska again. And right on through it. And even, actually this is around the time that I started buying Iron Man comics myself. Towards the end of it, actually, as a kid. And because I mean, I'd seen them when I was younger, and I thought they were cool, but just never quite got around to collecting them. But this one, you definitely should pick it up if you're an Iron Man fan. It's fabulous! Da-da-da-da-da. Now, next is
Mickey Mouse.
I like that. Actually, you do a good Mickey Mouse. Actually, mouse, cats, this is a theme we got going here. I'll say, who sank Steamboat Willie? Peg-leg Pete's declaring the truth with Mickey to solve an old mystery. Sailing to the pass aboard the infamous riverboat Steamboat Willie. See how a standoff with jewel thief Jeb Fishbone scuttled the steamer and lost Muston's biggest gem in the Roaring Rapids. So yeah, it's...
Shapes and colors?
Yeah, see, shapes and colors. Now this is part of the Disney Masters series. There's a whole shelf of them over there.
Oh, yes.
And I swear I'm going to collect every single one of these. Now this one I think was an older... Was this an older one I had to pick? I think this actually may be an older one, because I know I had to backtrack and pick up 1 or 2 I missed. And I think this could be one of them. Hang on a sec. Titles in this series. Oh no, this is actually one of the more recent ones. But anyway... anything Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. Oh, look at her there. So cute. She's absolutely big time. Now this is done by Corrado Mastatorno. Okay, it's these Italian names I find hard to, some of them to pronounce, but I like the...
Yes, I definitely struggle with Italian names.
Oh yeah, me too. But I like the artwork. If you're a Mickey Mouse fan, this is pretty cool. And then there's some Donald Duck in here. He looks a little bit crazy, but he's I know there's still something about it. When I just peeked through it, like I say, I still have yet to read this one. But even just looking through it, I like the artwork, and I think I'm going to give it a shot.
What are you doing back there?
And what I love about her is too, she's still young enough to be chasing her tail, alright?
Oh, Loki still chases his tail, and he's almost 3.
Yeah, that's true too.
His birthday is the same as mine.
Yes. At least we celebrated on that day.
It's pretty close.
It is pretty close, yeah. And so, seeing how we have a new cat, I figured we'd... hold on. She's looking at you from behind there. I figured I'd try think of something cat-related in terms of a comic. And of course, when I thought of cats right away, I thought of... And of course, seeing how Raya is black, the Black Panther, da-da-da-da-da. So, the cool thing about this is there's basically 2 storylines on this. First is the Black Panther Limited series from 1 to 4, which was written by Peter Gillis, I do believe. Yeah, Peter B. Gillis. Dennis Cowan did the pencils, Sam De La Rosa inks, and my pal Rick Parker did the lettering. And Rick actually has... This month he has his book drafted coming out, his graphic novel, and it looks cool.
Really?
So it's about his experience being drafted for the Vietnam War and that. And I've seen some of the artwork, and it is really cool. So I'm down. And hopefully I might even see if I can get him on for an interview. Now the other part of this is have a read of that there. Yeah, you like that, don't you? Is one of my favorite artists and writers, Don McGregor and Gene the Dean Colan. Gene just has this amazing fluid style, sort of very realistic yet very cinematic. And this is actually one of my favorite Black Panther storylines of Don's, and this ran in the Marvel Comics Presents, and so came out in sort of little 8-page segments, but this collects the entire thing, and it's a joy to behold. So to me, anyone who likes cats, they should love the Black Panther. And here I'll show you some of the cool pages. I tell you, Gene could draw them. Could he ever? And of course the stories, fabulous stories, of course, by Don. Oh, I love this one there. And but yeah, it was. I never read it at the time, but I've read it since, and I love it. It's one of my favorites. And Don can still write a great story. This was from the 90s, actually. Later on, work of his, but still, definitely worth picking up. Black Panther. And I think that's about. It's going to be a short show here tonight. We just wanted really to introduce Raya, the new comic-loving cat.
I knew you were going to say that.
I had to. And it's, of course, it's the end of summer, although it's pretty darn warm here tonight. So next week now, hopefully, as a matter of fact, I do think I have a couple new books coming in. He's at your back there. She's at your back. So I'd say we'll probably have another episode next week for you. And in the meantime, we're going to play with our cats, get them used to each other. And she, oh yeah, give her another close up there. There we go. She's a beauty.
I know I am, thank you.
And so is the cat.
I'm kidding.
Anyway, yeah, oh, she really is. She's a lot of fun. And pay attention now over the next year or so as you see Raya appear time and again, because you'll see her grow. Because I mean, she's only a little kitten now.
She's escaping.
But she's escaping, so we better go chase her. Okay, we'll see you next week. Thanks for having us over. Bye. I better run and get her.